Hi, it's Dr. Brian Lee, back here in Fort Wayne, Indiana at Aspire Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa, introducing Aspire Health. And this is our third video on basic weight management, how our body functions. Now, in the first two videos, we talked about nutrients and how and why the nutrients are so important. The second, we talked about suppression and digestion, how we can decrease the caloric intake but also increase the digestion. This third part is detoxification. So, how do we get from fat over to energy? The next question is, why do we have to detoxify to burn fat? The reason, as I mentioned previously, is fat is energy stored for future use, but it also stores toxins in the body. So it's a buffer zone to protect the body from poisons that will damage the tissue. Yet, when we break down this fat, called the process called lipolysis, it in and of itself creates some toxins, but it also releases some of the toxins that are stored in that fat. But the body will not poison itself. So if we have too many toxins floating around in our system, the lipolysis, the fat breakdown stops. And if we still need energy, it converts over to burning protein or muscle, which is exactly what we don't want to do. So breaking down this fat, it creates substances like carbon dioxide, which we can easily blow out of our systems. But it also creates uric acid and several other toxins that need our other body systems to work. So to have effective weight loss, fat loss, and convert this fat back over to energy, which is what we're talking about, detoxification, this is the third level. We need to get the toxins out of our body to allow our body to do what it wants to do without poisoning itself. So knowing that last statement, our rate of metabolism of burning this is actually highly dependent on the rate of our detoxification. So if we can continually detox our body, it's going to help this flow so much more fluidly and so much more easily. How do we do that? The way our body detoxifies itself is through the organs of elimination, if you will. So organs that break down these toxins and expel them from the body. Liver helps to do that. The kidneys break down those toxins and we urinate them out. Actually, when we exercise, we burn calories, we create some toxins, as we mentioned, carbon dioxide, but we begin breathing hard and we're blowing that carbon dioxide out and detoxifying that way. So the lungs are one of the major ways to detoxify. Another is sweating. So if we can encourage all these different processes, we can begin to detoxify the body so it can burn fat, create energy for our body to use. Exercise is a great way to burn the calories and detoxify, as I just mentioned. But also, step two, the mature hops bitter acids helps the body with the thermogenesis for up to 9.5 hours for just drinking a little bit of fluid mixed with your drink. So those are two ways to encourage this lipolysis, this fat breakdown. But how can we encourage the body and help it detoxify so these processes flow more smoothly? Moringa, that we mentioned in the very first video about the nutrients, is great at all three of these levels. It gets the nutrients in, it has the antioxidants, the anti-inflammatories, but it's also very detoxifying. So if I had to consume one product, which I have been since 2008, it's moringa. I have recently found the fix. I have now added that to my regimen. The third thing that I have been drinking and consuming over the past many years is premium tea. Now, this premium tea is a tea that is the most detoxifying tea that I've ever consumed. The package says steep it for 5 to 30 minutes depending on effect. I would start out at 5 minutes and see how it affects you, because it really goes through your body, binds those toxins, takes it to your colon, and within about 6 to 8 hours, after drinking it right before bedtime, it works best when you're sleeping and when you're not active. Then you get that detoxification in the morning, and you will literally have a moving experience, if you know what I mean. Again, if you're interested in trying the premium tea, just check out the link that we have in the video. Thank you.